Hello everyone, welcome back to another Splatuesday. Today, things look super crisp and clear, and that, well, hopefully, actually, I don't know if it did, but the reason why it looks clear, probably, is because I got a new capture card. I got a 4K capture card. This video isn't in 4K, because I'm not recording in 4K, because I'm afraid of the file size that would be. I record these for like 45 minutes each time, depending on how many matches we end up playing. But you should be watching this in 440p, 60 frames per second, because I'm more comfortable with that. On my screen, what I'm seeing, it looks 4K to me, so haha, sorry about that. You guys aren't watching in 4K, but I just know that I like the look of things from my view. Maybe one of these days I'll do a shorter video in 4K, just to see if it works. By the way, I haven't tested this capture card at all. Usually when you get new devices, you should probably test them before you actually make something with them. I'm not doing that. I'm just going in, whatever this looks like is what it looks like. Hopefully it looks good. And if it doesn't, then I'm... oopsies. Oh, I guess I should explain, we're doing more X rank. Last time, I ended up in the top 500, which I didn't expect. What? I don't know if I'm still in the top 500, but we're gonna get there today in Splat Zones. I believe we were around 1800 power for Rainmaker. I really didn't expect to place in with that low a power. Like, I'd expect I'd have to be at least 2,000, but it is early in the season, so things could change. And the one thing that will never change is the time it takes for me to get into a single match. Alright, I love it. Oh man, 440p! 440p, and it's a beautiful not enough players message. Doesn't it look beautiful in this resolution? There aren't 8 people playing this? 8! By the way, I've been recording for 6.5 minutes, and the file size is already 1 gigabyte, so 4K may not happen. I haven't done anything, and it's already a gigabyte. It's like in Back to the Future, where Doc's like, 18,000 gigawatts! Ah, Doc, what's a gigawatt? Well, we finally managed to get one in, so let's do it. Hopefully it'll be faster now, because we've actually found people to play. I wonder if these guys are in the same boat as I am, where they were just waiting for a match to start. But it's possible. It's very possible. But yeah, let's see what we've got. So this is actually very interesting, because I haven't really been playing Splatoon in 4K. Because a lot of the time, at least now, most of the time when I play it, I'm recording it, or streaming it. And with my old capture card, I didn't really get to, well, because it was a 1080p capture card, my view would be in 1080p. Like, I wouldn't be able to see in 4K, even though the game was in 4K. But now I can actually witness it for real, which is very interesting. It's a very beautiful game. This game, it really did, it deserved this 4K update, which happened months ago by now. But, you know, it's cool to talk about it now, months later. I'm not sure, how many of you guys actually have 4K TVs or monitors or whatever? Because I feel like a lot more people now, in 2025, have, oh, I've dated the episode. Whoops. Sorry, I've dated this. But, because it's almost the new year. But a lot of people have, those kind of monitors now with higher resolutions. I think they really started to get big during, well, they only started to, like, show up for real in, like, 2020, and, you know, that was COVID, so that year didn't exist. Wow, what a boring conversation this episode has. I mean, it's half interesting, though, I get. Uh-oh. Oops. I mean, like, resolution is important. You know? Like, as soon as you go to 4K and you've been using it, once you go back, it's like, oh, what? This is weird. You know what else is weird? This match. We actually did really well just then. Oh, also, it's been at least a week since I last played this. The last time I played was when I recorded the last one, because I've been busy with exams and stuff. Oh wow, are we gonna lose it right here? We might. I think we can still bring it back. Remember, we gotta stay optimistic and positive. I feel like recently I haven't been very optimistic at all, even though the last one was all about optimism. But I have to keep that mindset. There we go. All we gotta do is just capture it again. And push him back. There we go. See? You gotta stay calm in situations of pressure. Well, that's like a life lesson. That's a that applies to real life and game life. Oh, I'm on a grate. He can't get me on the grate, which is great for me. Yeah, pretty good. We're still managing here. I gotta go for more directs. That's what I've got to do here. I find what I do, I've mentioned it before, is I do a lot of, I try to go for chip damage with this, and I really don't worry myself with direct hits, but the direct hits are very beneficial at times, so I should go for them more. I gotta be more confident in myself, which is another thing I've noticed. I've got like a really weak, I've got no self-confidence. When I was doing my Kirby video, I got a lot of comments saying, like, wow, you're actually not that bad at that game. And in the whole time, during that recording, I was talking about, like, oh, well, I'm not very good at this. And people were like, give yourself some credit. So I gotta give myself some credit. I suck at this game! Hey, look at that, though. I did pretty well. It's still not gonna look good on my X-rank power, but it looks good on my own confidence. 13 minutes in, 3.3 gigabytes, by the way. A lot of gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. That was fun. Why is nobody playing? The next time I see that message, we're done. That's it. X-Rank is done for the day. Not enough players. Try again. Nope! Not gonna be doing that. Hope you guys are looking in for a... What are you talking about? Are you telling me that this isn't a charger? You charge it. That seems like it should be a charger to me. But no, I know that these are actually called chargers. Yeah, see, well, this is a squiffer, actually. This is not a charger. This is a... No, you know what? One more time. This is actually it. I don't even know what to say. It takes so long to get into matches nowadays. It's crazy. I feel like every time I do one of these, I always forget how long it actually takes. And then I always say that there needs to be some kind of new revival. They gotta add add one new weapon. I bet if they added a single new weapon, there'd be like more activity. Just one. And then put in patch notes, like a bunch of patch notes that like don't actually do anything. Like, we changed the range of this thing. And then somewhat, because some people who are really into this game are, like, they go into, like, frame data, like, oh, yes, look at all this, these new updates. This is big. This is big for the new Splatling. This is huge. It, like, it extended the range, but it's only, like, maybe, like, a few pixels ahead that it changed. Like, people will be crazy into that. And it probably would cause a difference, because a lot of things happen in this game. So, just do, like, little placebo updates. That's what they should do. Placebo updates. That'll keep people going for, like, months. And then even just have one update that's like, we've made matchmaking for rank X much quicker. And even if it doesn't do anything, people will still get on and be like, oh, well, it must be true. Just placebo people. It works. Placebos work. Actually, has there ever been a game to do that? Like fake updates? Well, there's Mario Kart World. I feel like Mario Kart World kind of did that. Oh. It's like we've increased the Kamek item. You can get Magic Koopa much easier now, but you probably didn't. Or no, they did. Yeah, they actually did do that because it was like, if you would play online, you would always get intermission courses, and then they did an update that was like, come on, they did an update that said, oh, well, if you're playing online, there's a higher chance that you won't get intermission courses. You'll just get 3 lap courses now. But I don't think that actually did anything. It might have. I haven't been following that. But that would be... That's the closest example of a placebo update that I can think of right now. But do one for Splatoon. I guarantee it would work. Like, I would fall for it. I would 100% fall for that. Although, I guess another thing is, I record these, like, early in the day. At, like, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, like, around that time. And I guess people usually play in the nights, so maybe I have to start recording these in the nights. Maybe that's what I'll do next time, and we'll see if there's a difference. I'm sure it'll have some kind of difference. I'm about to get hit by Ink Strike. Or, not Ink Strike, Ink Rain. Yeah, Ink Storm. There we go. Come on. What is the point of me having thermal ink on if I don't do my arc shots properly? It's okay, I'll get better at them. I only just started using the stringer, so... Come on. I just made the realization that sloshers were the original stringer, like because it's all about the arcs. It's like you couldn't really. Well, actually, no. Technically you can arc with everything because it's ink. They're not bullets. There's a crazy drop off on everything because it's like liquid. Never mind. Disregard what I just said. I thought I was being smart. Local YouTuber figures out gravity. Alright, come on, hold this for 3 seconds. Or 6 seconds. There we go, we got it. Get a direct hit on you. Bam! That was a direct, technically. Look at that person's holding the paintbrush like it's a sniper. Okay, 1 win, 1 loss. I've been recording for 30 minutes. We're at 6.2 gigabytes. I mean, I have been recording for 30 minutes, but I did step away for a little bit. But still, that's a long time. I'm really wasting my time here. It's crazy. You know what? Let's see. Alright, in like 6 hours from now, there's another Splat Zones happening. I'm gonna stop this recording here, and I'm gonna pick up the recording 6 hours from now, and I'm gonna continue this, because I feel like waiting 6 hours is better than getting not enough players for another hour and a half. So, I'll see you guys then. Hopefully, we have better luck. This is outrageous. We gotta get that placebo in, like, quick.
You've gotta come back with me! Back to the future!
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been 7 hours. For you, it's been around 5 seconds. But for me, it's nighttime, right? Well, not nighttime, but it's the evening. In between my break, what did you guys do? Probably nothing. But what I did was, I actually played a little bit of Splatoon. There was tower control on, and I managed to win 3 matches, and then I ran out of time because there were not enough players. So me waiting 7 hours to try this again because I thought that there'd be more players playing, didn't work. So the real message here is patience is not as much of a virtue as originally thought. Yeah! We're fighting now! That didn't take as long. So maybe it is a good thing that I waited. Probably not. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. But you never know. I mean, maybe me taking a break has, like, refreshed my skill. No, that wouldn't even be it either. Because I was playing in between. But still, it seemed like I was doing not as great. And I think the reason is because when I go for my directs that I was talking about earlier, I always try to jump. And I'm going to try to, like, not jump as much. How's it going? See ya. Super jump. Oh, that's fair game. You know what's interesting? It's been a really long time in real life since I played. Come on, man. Since I played this last, right? It's kind of like this is a completely separate video, but it's not. Like, I can't even really remember what I talked about before. It was like 4K, right? Like, do you have 4K? That's what really? Don't hit me. It was all about 4K and, like, really boring. Oh, yeah, and then the other thing, I was talking about my directs, and was talking about how I never go for them anymore. So that will change today. Right now. Here we go. Wow, that actually did. Okay, well, there we go. See? One direct turned the tides for us. And now let's do a bunch of chip damage. Chip damage. And let's not get into cover either. Another thing I realized is that I'm not even using cover. Like, I'm just kind of hoping for the best, and then that's been my strategy. That's been my strategy, which is not necessarily a very good strategy, I must say. I also like to waste my specials, just like that. Just take it easy, you know? Just take it easy. Focus up. Take that out. There you go. Yeah, see? Look, that's exactly what we gotta do. You just gotta be calm. You just gotta relax, be calm, and then eventually things will work out for you. You see this person right here? Just don't worry about them yet. Keep note that they're there. There you go. Not help anyone, just like bail. Sorry, I don't have point sensors right now, so I can't really tag people. But they handled it. It's better for them to handle it, and me to flee like a coward. Because then we can just get right back into the game. They're using 1,000,000 hammers right now. There we go. Be just calm. Look at those little guys there. Hi. Sorry, I got distracted. I said I wasn't going to get distracted, and I got distracted. Actually, I didn't say I was going to get distracted. Yeah, I can be distracted all I want. I just said be calm. I didn't say I had to be focused about it. Actually, I'll probably be more calm if I don't stay focused on this, because I'll be thinking about something else. Alright, Retro, come on. That's not going to work another time. It'll work the first 3 times, but, you know, shame on me and all that, but shame on you for trying it 3 times and expecting it to work, and shame on me for letting it work 3 times. Okay, so they have they can win right now. Possible. However, we're going to be calm. See, there we go, and we won. See? Easy. Just like, well, not yet. There you go. See? Perfect. That's what 7 hours does. If at first you don't succeed, wait 7 hours and try again. Look at that, see? Perfect. That's what a little brain refresher can do. That's the power of taking a break. You know, another thing I did during my 7 hours was listen to Metal Gear Solid music. Or just Metal Gear music in general. Listening to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake's theme. And, oh, that's a song. That might be my favorite NES song. Was that on the NES? I think it was. Let me Google it. No, it was not on the NES. It was on the MSX. And on the Wikipedia page, it has a tab called Evolution and the Downfall of the MSX System. Oh, man. Well, sorry about that, Snake. Well, in that case, it's not my favorite NES song, because it wasn't on the NES. Oh, wait, hang on. No, the first Metal Gear was on the NES. Can you, seriously, get me into a match so I don't have to look at Metal Gear stuff again. Yes, okay, so that's how I got confused. The first Metal Gear was on the NES, and the second one was not. Well, that's quite interesting. Anyway, the point is, that song is very good. I just made a Christmas tree out of my audio file. Well, no. You can't make a Christmas tree without having presents underneath, so here we go. No, that's not... No, I ruined it. Alright, finally into another match. It's really taken a long time today. It's crazy. Anyways, you know, there's not... I don't really think about the NES that often, you know? It's not my favorite. I mean, it's like vastly overshadowed by the SNES because like that game or that console has amazing games, right? But there are some good songs on the NES, but they're simple songs. But the ones that are good are really good, and they're timeless even. I can think of the final map theme in I was gonna say Like a Dragon Gaiden. No, in Fire Emblem Gaiden. That's really good. Here's a clip of it right now. Like, listen to that. That's so good, isn't it? And then in the remake, they made it even better with Twilight of the Gods. So good. What are you doing? Just hanging out. What? Come on, man. I'm talking about the NES, sneaky. Oh, at least your name's proper. You got the Kid Icarus theme. That's another really good one. I mean, both of those songs
got remakes on the 3DS. Actually, that's actually kind of funny. I didn't think of that before. They're both so good. It just proves that you can make a really good arrangement based on just a little bit of chiptune. It's kind of it's amazing. It's inspiring, you know. Like they're so limited with what they have, and they managed to make such amazing things. Oh, and then yeah, a Zelda 2, the dungeon theme. That's that's a real classic there. I think that was also, well, there's remixes of that in Smash. I don't know if it got its own remix in any other just Zelda game. Yeah, point is, NES has some good stuff. Earthbound, well, not Earthbound, but Earthbound Beginnings, that has a really good theme song as well. And then, and of course, you gotta mention Punch-Out! Punch-Out! Is my favorite NES game, and then in the Wii version, they remixed that. It's really great. You gotta respect the NES. Like, it's responsible for a lot. Mario? You guys ever hear of Mario? Oh, man! I grew up with, like, DS, Wii, 3DS, and they had some great stuff, too. But NES, respect it. Respect the Wii, too. The Wii, man, the Wii, oh. Alright, not even talking about music anymore, although one of the best soundtracks of any video game ever made originated on the Wii, which is Super Mario Galaxy. Might be biased, because that's my favorite video game, but you gotta admit, it's really good. Yeah, I think music, in general, is really important for games. I think, arguably, for... wow, every time I die today, I make a sound. Isn't that great? But yeah, arguably, I think music is one of the most important things in a video game. Because it's so important. It can set a mood. Like, it sets the mood instantly. Why is this guy holding the bomb so... Like, he's just constantly doing it. Okay, we gotta win right now. Come on. Are you... Really, guys? Come on. Yeah, like, something I was playing recently, that you may have seen or not, is Silk Song. At the end of the first act of Silk Song... Uh-oh. I was miserable. Now I'm miserable now. We could have done that, guys. Would you blunder that? Yeah, the end of the first act of Silk Song, I was completely drained of all energy, and I was just like, I hate this. This sucks. I wish it was over. This is horrible, right? And I mean, Silk Song has great moments, but the highs are really high and the lows are abysmal. At least for me, it was. But as soon as you get into the Citadel and Act 2, and then the relaxing music starts playing, I was immediately calmed down. It's amazing. Music is really powerful. One of my favorite bits of video game music trivia is, I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I might have done it on a Splatuesday, but I think I've definitely mentioned it on the channel. Is for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's a really integral part of the game, is its music. The main instrument that's always seen is flutes, right? And in order to make the sound perfect, to record it, they actually made their own flutes to like get the perfect sound that they wanted, which is amazing. And they based them off of the ones in the game. And I love that. Music is awesome. Alright, now back to the game. Enough talking about the music. Let's dance. That's a good one-liner. Uh-oh. Yeah, just stay calm. Stay calm. Same thing as usual. Business is always... Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there. Oh, wait, they're all right there. Oh, wait, no, I can't save you. Ah, I saved you. There we go. Come on. What's going on with my directs? I was supposed to be going with directs. It's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, good. Would you believe if I tried to hit that person? Like, that was the goal? The goal was to get a direct in that person. It's like there's a rubber band on my wrists that's like, nope. Anyways, there we go. That wasn't so bad. Oh, those stats aren't great. What do we got, though? That's way better than our other one. We're not even top 500. Not even top 500, but we got a higher power. So that's how it works. Everyone's getting into X rank now, so. But still, a good one today. Even if we did have to wait. Like, I don't know what my total wait time was. It was a lot. It was a big chunk of my playtime today. Yeah, next time I guess we'll keep going with this. Actually, oh yeah, the next Splatuesday is the one for before Christmas. That's got to be a special one. All right, get ready for next week. We're about to have a Christmas special. I'm gonna have like face cam on, and I'm gonna put on like lights, and there's gonna be like I'm gonna have a ugly sweater on, and we're just gonna play Splatoon happily, and enjoy the holiday season. Still gonna lose though. Plenty of losses, but maybe it'll be a Christmas miracle, and we'll win every single one. Doubtful, but maybe.